It's in my brain. Do you know that? It's living rent free. I can't get it out. You did that.
Yeah, it's hypnosis.
You're so awesome and dope.
When I met him, and I hate to say it, I met him, but when I met him, it wasn't what Nas showed us. It was the illusion.
Let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's up, but I still love you anyway. Hold on, let me explain something.
Music, in its purest form, was created by God as a direct line of worship between creation and Creator. Long before Adam heard the wind in the trees or the rush of the rivers, there was sound in heaven. Harmonies of worship led by one of the most beautiful and powerful beings God had ever created, Lucifer. Ezekiel 28, verses 13 through to 14 tells us, "Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was created in thee in the day that thou wast created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covered, and I have set thee so." Here's the deep element most miss. God didn't just give Lucifer musical instruments. He built them into his very being. The phrase, workmanship of thy tabrets and thy pipes, means he was designed as a living instrument. His body was literally a symphony. Every note he released was perfect. This explains why music holds such an unexplainable, almost supernatural power over the human heart, because its original steward was supernatural. Lucifer's role was not only to guard the throne, but to ensure that worship flowed unhindered to God. But Isaiah records a chilling shift. In Isaiah 14, verses 12 through to 14, it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will be like the Most High." Notice the contrast. Worship is about thou, but sin turned his music into I. This is the origin of self-glorifying music, where the focus moves from the creator to the performer. When Lucifer fell, he took 1/3 of the angels with him, according to Revelation 12, verse 4. They didn't lose their skills. They redirected them. Worship was inverted. Instead of music being a fragrant offering to God, it became a siren call for rebellion. This means that every song, even today, has a spiritual direction. It's either ascending towards heaven or spiraling toward hell. There is no neutral ground in worship. God designed music to bypass intellectual resistance and go straight to the spirit. 1 Samuel 16 verse 23 gives us an example. And it says, "And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him." If music can drive away an evil spirit, it can also invite one. This is the spiritual law the devil exploits. The sound you agree with becomes the atmosphere you live in. Before armies marched into battle, Israel would send out musicians. According to 2 Chronicles 20, verses 21 to 22. And when he had consulted with the people, he appointed singers unto the Lord. And when they began to sing and to praise, the Lord set ambushments against the children of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir, which were come against Judah, and they were smitten. In heaven, Lucifer used music to maintain God's government. On earth, God's people used it to defeat enemies. Today, the enemy uses it to overthrow moral and spiritual defenses. Here is the sobering truth. The devil doesn't hate music. He owns much of it. And the reason it is so effective in corrupting hearts is because it was his first calling, his area of mastery, and his eternal obsession. So when people say it's just a song, they are underestimating something God built to influence spirit, soul, and even physical reality. Music has always been spiritual warfare. The only question is, which side the battle is being fought for?